What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Automation. Today we're doing something a little different. Actually, this time, I know I say we're doing something different every time, and we don't usually do something different, but this time we're doing something different. So what we're doing is we're going to make something uglier than an Aztek. That is our goal, at least. And, you know, from history, I don't think that's going to be too tricky for me, as I don't have a tendency to make things that are too pretty. So we're going to give this thing dual overhead cams. Yes, that's what I said. Dual overhead cams. No, I did not misclick. I meant dual overhead cams. Someone's just gonna read the brochure to this thing and be like, excuse me, the advertisement said it had dual overhead cams, but it only has overhead cams. No. Clearly you didn't read the fine print. It clearly states that it has dual overhead cams. Alright, so low compression, slightly higher cam profile. Let's do that. Exhaust diameter. Let's give it like a 4-inch exhaust, but it's gonna be a gas log. It's gotta be as terrible as it possibly can. I want this thing to whisper as it rolls down the street. Yeah, that's a nice straight line. I like that. Can we get a little more horsepower out of it though? I think I would like that. I want to get it around the 180 mark. Okay, yep, not going that way. That's not how we do it. I don't want to even be in the sport world. Like, that's not what I want here. That is a straight line, Jesus Christ. We give it a 4-inch short cast. Oh yeah, that did a lot, jeez. Okay. We can pull down on this maybe a little bit. I want that straight line again. 198 horsepower, okay. What does it sound like though? That's the question. Okay, that sounds pretty good. We can get up to 212. Jeez, okay, let's... I feel like I could get more out of it if I really wanted to. Anyway, so the main point of this video is less about the engine, although, might I say, what a wonderful engine that was. Anyway, the point of this is more to be a design portfolio as to how bad I can make this thing look, and I bet it's pretty bad. Yum Yellow, always an excellent choice, one of my personal favorites. So I took some time and thought about the design on this thing, and so what I kind of settled on, actually, let's pull this forward a little bit more. That's good. So what I kind of settled on was an inverted grill. So what I mean by that is that I'm gonna take these grill pieces right here and put them where the headlights should be and just call it style. And you're probably wondering, well then where am I gonna put the headlights? Oh yes, I like that.
Why, is it very nice?
And you know, I'm aware that our consumers would probably like some headlights on the outside of their car as well, so that they can, you know, not just see straight down the center line, but, you know, a little around the edge of the line too. So we acknowledge that over here at whatever this is, Discount Aztek Co. You know, let's just give it a name right now. Let's just straight up call it the Mayan 2012. Perfect. Oh wait, that wasn't where I was gonna put them, but that really does look bad. And now I kind of just want to do that. Can I just blend those kind of nicely under there? Oh, look at that curved line. Oh, that looks like they actually tried to. Oh, that's beautiful. What looks like would come on an Aztek, that would come on an Aztek. That's what we're going with. Let's see, what else could I do to the front? I feel like it needs something else up here. I just had a thought. I believe that if I can chrome this piece, which I can, no reason. It's just chrome. It's just one piece of chrome around all this plastic. Oh boy. You buy this car, that's the chrome you get right there. No more, no less. So should this thing just try and be like incredibly edgy, or how should I go about doing this? No one ever said, you know, that's too edgy. Okay, I'm sure someone said that at some point. That's actually something that probably should be said. Taillight number 1, taillight number 2. And now we'll get something uncomfortably forward thinking for this car. It'll even have curves on it. Oh, that just feels perfect to me. Okay, maybe that part doesn't. We're not savages here. We just don't want things to look good. You know, if that clips, the best thing we can do is just make it out of plastic instead. What if we just flipped those? Oh, wait, yeah, this is a lot better. What about put something like this down here, just so this has something to stop it as well? We got some fantastic lines we're working with here. We may as well, you know, hug them as much as we possibly can. No chrome. They've had their allotted piece of chrome already. Can I get some plastic around this as well? Oh yes, my dreams are coming true. There's nothing wrong with this design. You know how upset I'm gonna be if this is actually the best car I've made? Something tells me that this is actually just gonna be absolutely phenomenal around the track. Like, I just get a weird feeling. I think I've made it pretty ugly. In a weird way, though, it doesn't feel as ugly as an Aztek. I don't know why, but it's just missing something. Interesting thought. Pop-up, hood-mounted headlights. That's brilliance! Why hasn't anybody thought of that before? Okay, so we're gonna give it all-wheel drive because this is a family car and it needs to be able to get through snow so that your kids can get to school. Here's the Mayan 2012. It's a wonderful, wonderful car. I'm sure there will be nothing wrong with it. I'm actually really concerned though that this is gonna be better than the other cars. I really don't want it to be. Why does it sound so good? Oh my god, it's so shiny. I love that one piece of chrome. It looks beautiful. As an owner of this car, I very much appreciate my allotted piece of chrome. Oh my god, this thing's handling it like a champ. Wait a second, did that just happen? This thing... Okay, yeah, that's what I expected to happen the first time. I mean, I haven't driven it a ton, just kind of like over those things, but... It feels so good. Dare I say it, unlike any of my other cars, it feels predictable. It's maneuverable. I'd like to see the Ember try and do that. Jesus Christ, okay. That answered that question real quick. It just doesn't react at all. What the heck? I am genuinely amazed that the Mayan seems to be like the only car I have built that can actually handle any kind of difficult maneuvering. Okay, this thing has the opposite problem of the Ember. It just doesn't turn enough. God damn. I don't understand. And honestly, it's not even like I'm like genuinely just throwing it for a joke. Like, I honestly like trying to get through the course quickly. The other cars just can't do it. They just die. I don't understand. Why is this good? Honestly, like, it pains me to say it, but if I had to like, you know, genuinely own any of the cars that I have made so far, I think it would be this. This. It zips. It really zips. That right there. That's a quality automobile. I want to hit the bumps one more time before we give it a lap. I just don't understand why this is the only good car that I can make. I have no understanding as to why this is good. I've just like stumbled upon an actual decent engine and apparently a decent platform as well or something, because I did something right, that's all I know. Jesus. That's just ridiculous. Okay, before we do the lap time, I just want to say something real quick. So I've been thinking about, you know, maybe trying something different, doing a live stream or something. But I only want to do that if there's enough of you to actually, you know, support it. Because my thought is that we could do a live stream and you guys could, you know, pitch some ideas. You know, we could basically just make some cars on stream together and just see what the heck we come up with, you know. I thought that might be fun. So let me know in the comments down below if you're interested in doing something like that. Because I think that would be a great time. Anyway, let's, I'm just going to get a nice side angle here so we can see that roll. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, go. I guess if I had to say anything about this car that needs changing, the transmission could use a little bit of work. But other than that, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've given this car way more praise than it deserves, but at the same time, I just want to give it more praise. I love it. Honestly, this is the only car that I've done a lap time with without giving it a test lap. and that was only because I felt so confident with it that I didn't feel like I needed one. That was a horrible corner. Let's just not talk about that. I feel like this car drives predictable enough that I can do a blind lap with it, which is not what I feel with most of the cars that I make. Like, other than the Common Turismo, I've done several practice laps with every car. And I think it's pretty obvious why the Common Turismo didn't need a practice lap. It would take a real bad driver to screw that one up. Alright. We make it through here nice and quick. Oh, that was a lot of slide. I didn't like that. And we're coming in for the final. And across the line. So the final time for the Mayan, the unofficial time, is a 1 minute 47.7. Honestly, not a bad showing. I think it beat out the Ember. It's not a bad time for a weird minivan hatchback grocery getter thing. I mean, 140 seems to be about the average time on this track for at least our circuit that we're doing. That seems to be about the average good time, it seems to me. Like, you know, a solid car should do it in about a 140 to 150. So it's sitting right there. Honestly, like, if this had the same flaws as the other cars I've made, this thing would have been way lower. I would have easily been a 2 minute. But it's predictable. It's just really predictable. I don't know. I really like this car. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know in the comments. You know, give me some suggestions. What do you want to see in the future? We've got some pretty good suggestions so far, and I don't know. I find it fun, you know, to make the cars that you guys request. So yeah, shoot me some ideas if you guys have any, and I will see what I can do to make them come true. Anyway, again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.